2019 Mountain Dew GSL Season 2, Codas Renaissance.
What's up, everybody? We are back, and it's time to eliminate one of these two players. Either Solar or True dies.
They die in GSL, they die in real life, too.
That's right, just like Inception.
Okay. ZBZ. I mean, generally we just assume that Solar is a much better player than True, and his results do back that up overall. But it's ZBZ. Like, let's see. I mean, I'm still pretty confident that Solar should be able to do it. But True is a guy that likes Lings and Roaches, and that means that he is an aggressive player in this matchup. He's even a guy that can go Muta. So those are, you know, he's like got pretty much the full tool bag.
The full tool bag indeed. The fanny pack, the little thing that holds the extra tools on the side of his leg, the hard hat.
Holster, like a, what tool would you have in there, like a wrench?
Nail gun.
A nail gun.
Oh. Glue gun too on the other thigh.
Oh, that would be hot though.
All right, it would be hot. That's why sometimes it's called a hot glue
gun. You do have to heat the glue to make it, you know.
To make it hot.
Yeah, well, to make it melt, because it comes in sticks. I know you don't know anything about tools.
Are you trying to attack my knowledge of glue? Buddy, you came to the wrong cast.
I forgot that you ate glue as a child, and that's why you live in Korea commentating StarCraft.
That's right, Artosis.
Storm Gaming, True.
You think you're messing with the best, and then I get out all my seashells and start gluing them onto a board with my glue gun.
Oh, man.
And that's when you realize you're going to get run out of town.
That's when you'll really get me.
Yeah, I'm busy making my shell art.
What flavor of paste is your favorite, Tasteless?
Bubble gum.
Yeah.
I don't think True's going to win this Artosis. I think True is a good player, but Solar is just one of those guys that throughout all the ages of StarCraft, he's always been solid. He's a terrifying player. True kind of had like a quick rush of success. What was it, maybe in 2016?
That's when he was really starting to pop up and really show some skill. And I mean, he's been up and down, really. Like when he was on the WCS circuit at first, he was a monster and probably the strongest player overall on the circuit. And then he fell off and was like, you know, still getting pretty deep. And then he fell off more and wasn't doing that well. Came back to GSL, started getting in Codas again. He's had a couple good runs, like Super Tournament last year. He did a great job in.
Yep.
That was kind of a really touching tournament for him, actually, where he kind of address the fact that people don't give him enough respect as a player because of his style, I think, a lot of the time. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess the first series against Classic. Classic is, you know, best Protoss in the world again. But he was truly wrecked. Like, really wrecked. Like, an uninstall wreck, you know?
He was a dinosaur.
Like sometimes if you beat someone like that hard, you're like, oh, my God, I'm going to make them uninstall the game. Like,
yeah.
They're going to look at this and be like, this isn't for me.
That's one of the most
That's what that
insults.
looked like, unfortunately.
When you beat somebody and you type in uninstall game. It's just like,
yeah,
geez, man. Man, you're mean.
Oh. I was doing practice with the media guys today, and we were having a good laugh over, like, if someone tries to do a move, like, and you just stomp it, like you do a drop and you just go in and like kill the Reaver right away or something.
Yeah.
Then just pause the game and type a question mark. That's the greatest PM in the whole world.
That's pretty mean. That's good. I like that.
It's like he does it all.
What are you doing? Yeah. Did you just fly your shuttle into my turret?
Yeah.
Well, if you lose your shuttle with the Reaver inside of it, you can't even damage my workers.
Well, imagine that here. My God. It's like he comes up and kills these 4 Lings that were attacking the hatch and pauses the game. It's a question mark. It's like, oh, no.
Oh, Ling speed's done. More Lings are coming out.
Baneling Nest is done for True. He is making a couple.
I really thought it was going to be True playing more like Solar here. Or Solar, you guys see what I mean. There's a lot of Lings coming down here. Where are those Banelings? This hatchery is already pretty low.
He does have a couple Banes. I think that they're on the way right now, but his Zerglin count's so low. Wow, losing that is so painful.
Turns out hatcheries are good buildings, and you do not want to lose them.
This is quite an advantage, and look at this. Solar's making roaches at home, so a counterattack he's going to be hard pressed to make it do a lot, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you lose that hatchery, it's not just that you lost an expansion, you're losing a production facility.
Yeah. So even a counterattack doesn't even seem like it would work. You just have less larvae.
Yeah. It's just everything is it's the worst thing that can happen besides outright losing all of your workers and queens. I mean, it's just like, it's terrible. Already Solar making roaches of his own. We see True trying to reassemble what he already started here. Getting that third hatchery over there.
It's so hard for me to figure out any way for him to come back. He's making a roach warren, making a spine. Look at the amount of units Solar has right now. Army 42 to 14.
Wow.
Tons of Lings being rallied.
I think he's just going to steamroll a Martosis.
Yeah, the roach count I think is going to be a bit too high.
He's about to pancake this nerd.
It is, it's like a hydraulic press that's coming down.
Yeah, he's about to hydraulic press.
See what it looks like when you use a hydraulic press on a crayon.
This is...
He's trying to make the spines, like, just no way. He just doesn't have enough here.
Yeah, this is it. This is about as short as you can get here in a game like this. Ouch.
Yeah, that's going to be GG.
Like, guys, someone get Hurricane back in the studio. He might have stepped outside to get some sunlight. It's like, no, we need you back in. This is wrapping up too fast.
I mean, the group is a strong group, but these so far are like probably the three most one-sided games I've seen from True, because they're just attacking him and he's dying. Because normally if True loses like a one-sided game, it's his all-in goes wrong, but at least he took the reins of the game. So far tonight, he's just like, he's been attacked 3 times and basically just killed.
Yeah, I feel like I was expecting to see True come in here with some kind of cool play or be aggressive. Instead, I'm just watching him get killed by a swarm of bees.
Yeah.
Straight up, what is it, Wicker Man? What is the, what is the Nicolas Cage one? Not the bees, my eyes! What is that from? You've seen this, right? You know what I'm talking about with Nicolas Cage and
Look, the only movie with bees I can think of is when that little boy dies.
Oh, Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the name of that movie again?
My Girl or something like that?
That's it. You got it.
How does he die anyways in that?
Bees. He's allergic to them.
That's too bad, even though he held off those burglars in Home Alone. Do you remember what you're talking about?
Afterwards.
Imagine if we were the burglars in Home Alone. If we were the burglars in Home Alone, we'd have a new TV and there'd be one dead kid. No way to stop us, Artosis. I'd see those toys on the floor and just walk right over them.
Triumphant Song Gaming, Solar. Storm Gaming, True.
I am hoping that True can pull something together this game. It's going to be really sad if he has just like 4-0 out.
I feel like True looks more tired after every game.
Dude, sometimes when games are not going your way this hard.
I feel like when we had that last shot of him, I want to be like, yeah, 7 days without sleep is enough to kill almost any man.
Yeah.
Okay. Solar. Not messing around this time.
Is he not?
Well, I'm just like saying stuff, you know. I'm just talking until the game starts, you know. This is one of the things that comes with my job.
Solar not
I'm
messing
like,
around.
Man, boy, howdy, these guys are great gamers, huh?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You probably think you could do what these guys are doing at home. You can't. Okay?
But instead you chose Solar not messing around this time.
Not messing around.
Well, he hasn't made his pool yet. Okay, there's the pool. Yeah,
well,
I guess you're right.
That was a little bit more in reference to the previous game, but yes.
I don't live in the past, Aceless. I can only talk about the present and the future.
I don't think we're going to see Solar win a game here. I feel like
I think we're going to see Solar win exactly.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant. True, because the way these games are going here for True have just been so brutal.
Yeah.
And I feel like with every loss you have that looks like that, you get more and more uncomfortable.
Yeah. Feeling for him. I want to see him do well. His style is very exciting when he's on.
Too bad, too, because we've had so many players that, I mean, Hurricane's one of them. We had this with Trust as well, just really delivering in a lot of these games. But, yeah, so far True has just been getting murdered game after game here. So he's going to try now to take a third base here. Solar's already started his Baneling's Nest. His Link speed is on the way. Slightly ahead of the Link speed here for True. Man, these guys aren't messing around, are they, Artosis?
I can tell that Solar is especially not messing around here. He was like thinking about coming into the studio and just messing around his GSL matches. He's like, I'm not going to the military too soon. I can just throw this one away. You know?
I'll do another one. I'll do another one. You ready? You know what I think might happen, Artosis?
What?
True might be so angry that he lost in game 1
that
he really tries to win in game 2.
He might really try to win.
He might just be like, man, I don't like losing like that. And he's just sitting there fuming, and he just makes so many units because he's so angry and he hates losing.
And that's how you make units.
Yeah.
Anger gives you minerals.
Anger gives you minerals, yes.
Otherwise, I wouldn't do it all myself. I mean,
it's exactly like the way that Bruce Willis won every fight in those old movies where he was basically covered in blood and almost dead, and then he just got a little bit more pissed off than the Russian guy and won the fight.
All right, Solar putting on this pressure once again, has a couple Banelings here. True's making his own Banes, bringing a couple Queens down.
Oh boy.
My God, this hatchery.
He's like, you know what I'm going to do this time around? Kill his hatchery again. This is just so sad for True.
Yeah.
This is just, the only way this could get worse is if when True walks out of the studio, a grand piano falls on him. This is just, ugh. Well, Banes are going to try to come across the map. Unfortunately, with just a few Lings, if the Banelings are not accompanied by the Zerglings of True, it's very easy to kill them off.
Oh my gosh. Nothing is going right when, oh my God.
Yeah, this is just a disaster.
It's real. I'm like staring at his face almost more than the game right now.
Same.
I feel so bad for him. This is not going well.
He's getting owned so
Look
badly.
at how much he's lost.
Horrible.
Yeah.
This is like the Benjamin Button of Zerg play here. He's like, this is just...
He's getting younger?
Yeah, Artosis, you got it. No, I mean, it's just...
I mean, I saw the movie and I'm just trying to figure it out.
I got halfway through that movie and I just turned it off. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I gotta...
He gets younger.
Yeah? Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, Artosis, I think I know the ending. He's been dead all along, okay?
All wrong movie, bro.
Yeah. Oh, my... Okay, ouch.
I don't even know what's going on. Like, this is not real True. This is the worst I have ever seen him play.
This is sad.
He must be in some sort of funk. I don't know. Maybe he's sick today. Maybe there's personal problems.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he just, the first series went really poorly and he got down on himself. That can happen too.
We have had way too many connections with Banelings on huge clumps of Zerglings.
It's happened like 4 times. And that one, he saw it coming the entire time.
Well, now Solar is going to...
And a Queen is just sitting in the middle of the map.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, no. Oh.
Do they think you just GG? That's
Solar looks so depressed right now.
Solar does?
I'm sorry. True looks so depressed. Why do I do that?
I don't know.
I feel like they both have glasses on or something like that. This is the beginning of the end here, guys. Solar is crushing it here.
Yeah.
2-0. And this means we're going to have Hurricane versus Solar again coming up next for our final match.
Until he holds this and then wins.
And comes, and wins the entire GSL. Ready for that
If True comes back and wins this GSL, that is truly the biggest comeback ever. It's bigger than Sulky's reverse all kill on Innovation.
Yeah, there's just too much.
Third base dies again.
Oh, gosh. Right now, True is behind in every conceivable way. most of the time a player gets behind, but they have some tools, some assets at their disposal to try to navigate that to a win. This time, no.
Yeah.
Just not at all.
It's going to remake the third at the other third. Second time's the charm. Both going layer. Not sure exactly what the plan will be here for True. Feel like you gotta just mix it up completely, but if he does anything but make roaches, it seems like he'll just die. But if he keeps making roaches, it seems like he's gonna die.
Thing is, for True, he can't give up. You know, he loses here, he's out.
Yeah, and he has to wait till the next season.
So I mean, I respect the guy for trying. It's just this is such an uphill fight, and I think in a game of this nature, it's almost up to Solar to try to really make a huge mistake on his own than even True outplaying him. You know. And I just don't see that happening this time around. I think Solar is overall just a more organized, effective player, which is why he's had way better results here. I mean, just throughout all of StarCraft 2.
I think we're just going to see him get a large amount of supplies, getting his roach speed. When that finishes, just go. And, I mean, the layer's up, so True starts his own roach speed. He's down 10 supply right now. Most of it in workers, or 10 army supply rather, sorry, and then he's also down into about 10 workers. Solar just kind of crossing all of his T's here. Doesn't need to dot the I's, just cross the T's. No Tasteless, no lowercase J's.
Nice. You saw Wayne's World too, huh?
I've cast with Tasteless a long time. I didn't know what it was from. I thought...
You didn't know that's from Wayne's World? Okay.
Well, I watched Wayne's World, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, all right. Good save there, buddy. We got... This is going to be a tough one to cast from here on out, man. I mean, this is just slowly we're watching a guy die off here. We're watching... There's vultures flying over True's booth right now. True is in the desert right now with no water. He's got ratty clothes on. He looks like he's in Castaway. You know?
I think there's already...
He thinks he sees an oasis. There's no oasis. It's a mirage.
Drop Lord coming in for Solar. Getting burrow and burrow movement, continuing to macro up. The army supply advantage is not that large, but when he hits a couple places, it's going to become very, very difficult. I believe he has quite a few more Ravagers as well. But
you see how much
on
presence Solar has on the map right now. He's completely surrounded True here.
I see it.
And then from here, it's like he's just going to take a fourth base. We have, again, every step of the way here, Solar's just staying ahead. All the damage that he needed to do was pulled off. And from here, he goes into the closer. He's hit the max out point. He can't make any more units. He's going to squeeze in a few Ravagers here.
Yeah.
While he drops into the main to try to dislodge the position that True might have, try to take away even that defender's advantage.
Yeah.
Hitting the natural as well here with these Zerglings to kill off drones. The drop in the main has started, and he could probably just slam his way through the third base.
Good burrow there in the main. Continuing to poke down here and throw down biles, hitting some of them. Seems like True is not going to be able to stay in this game too much longer. Has very, very few drones at this point. Cannot refill his army. Even if he were to beat this army.
Roaches and Ravagers trying to push back out here. Again, the muscle is just on Solar's side.
Yeah.
Right now, Solar is winning on every front. And we are now seeing the end here of True, at least for this season at GSL.
Yeah.
He was unable to deliver compared to the other three players in this group. GG. And now Solar will face off against Hurricane.
Yeah, that was so rough.
That was
True.
brutal. That was even hard to cast, to be honest, guys. That was...
Well, you don't want to see a player go down like that. You've qualified for GSL. And this tournament is ridiculously hard to qualify for. A lot of great players don't make it each time. You can see he's just kind of like, oh my God, that happened today.
Man.
That's too bad.
Okay, that means we have our last match coming up next. Solar versus Hurricane before we close out the night here at the GSL Kodesh. Don't go away.